This is a tutorial on activating the Death Star HUD after purchase and installation. The short version is you don't really need to do anything, everything is going to happen automatically, but it might take a period of time, perhaps as much as 24 hours, but in most cases it will be less than that. This is essentially a troubleshooting guide just in case something doesn't appear to be functioning as it should in terms of the activation. There are three key areas we're going to consider. The first one is the email from hand to note. Once the HUD is activated, you'll receive an email like the one that you see on the screen right now. If you haven't received the email yet, it means the HUD's not activated and the HUD is not going to work. In most cases, you just need to wait for the email, but if you think it's been an unrealistic period of time and you still haven't received the email, something may have gone wrong. So feel free to ship a support message via the PokerDeathStar.xyz website. The second check we can run is to go into the configuration options in Hand to Note and head down to the Other Options tab. We should see our license key here, and we should also see tags which indicate which packages have been associated with our Hand to Note account. So after receiving that email, we should see this tag here that says Death Star Unlimited, Death Star NL50, whichever version we purchased. If the tag is not here, it means the HUD is not activated. Just as a side note, we should also have the registration key pasted into this box. You can see it's grayed out on my screen for obvious reasons. If our Hand to Note account is not registered, then the HUD is not going to work. We might think, well, I play limits 25 nil and below, why do I need to pay for a subscription? Technically you don't, but you have to have purchased at least 1 month subscription to use a custom HUD package. In other words, you just need to make a one-time payment if you're playing NL25 and below in order for the custom HUD package to work, then you don't need to renew the subscription. But if you've never purchased any subscription and there's no registration key in this box, the HUD's not going to work. So make sure you see both the Death Star tag here and you've also registered the Hand to Note product. The third step of troubleshooting is just to make sure I actually have your Hand to Note email. You should have really done this in the earlier part of the installation tutorial series, but if it's been a while and your HUD hasn't been activated, it's a good idea just to make sure I actually have your Hand to Note email. Because if I don't have that, I can't activate the HUD. This is why earlier in the tutorial series we came to the account section of the website and we entered our Hand to Note email into the text box here. So let's do that right now. Let's type in our email, let's click submit. See that the page is going to update. This means that I have your Hand to Note email account on file, and it's going to be very easy for me to activate your HUD. If I don't have that, I can't even begin the activation process. So just as a quick recap for troubleshooting activation of the HUD. Number one, make sure we've received the email from Hand to Note saying the HUD package has been bound to our account. Number two, fire up the Hand to Note config. In the options, we should see the Death Star tag, and we should also see that we've registered our Hand to Note product. And finally, step number three, make sure that we've supplied our Hand to Note email in the account section of the Poker Death Star website. Okay, thanks very much for watching this video, and I wish you a hassle-free activation of the Death Star HUD.